a quick video about pension payments and how these can affect your CMS repayments. So it's very simple. If you pay into a pension, then that pension contribution is taken into account, and that can be used to reduce the amount of child maintenance you have to pay. Now, this video is primarily for those parents that pay, because it's those parents that will benefit from this. So what happens is, for most people, they are paid a salary, and round about 80% of pension contributions are made via employer schemes, where the money is directed from the salary, it's taken straight out of the salary, goes to the pension company, and effectively you, as the person who pays that pension, you don't really have much involvement. Okay, so if that's you, then the chances are your pension's being taken into account already. One thing to do is just check that, just to make sure it is. There are sometimes the odd cases where it's not happening, but in the main, that's the way it works. Now, round about 20-25% of other people that pay into a pension have a private pension. And that works slightly differently. So like the previous set of people, they receive a salary every month or every week. However, this time there's no deduction from their salary, and so the money goes into their bank account and they're responsible for making the payments. So most people will set up a monthly direct debit and pay that pension every month. Now, the Child Maintenance Service doesn't know that you're doing that, because the Child Maintenance Service sees your money going out from HMRC, but obviously the Child Maintenance Service doesn't know what you spend it on. So it's a very easy fix. All you have to do is send a copy of your pension statement to the Child Maintenance Service at the end of the tax year. Now, for those who don't know, the end of the tax year is the 5th of April. In the UK, tax years run from the 6th of April through to the 5th of April the following year. Now, that may sound a bit strange that you send it in, but don't forget, for the most people who pay child maintenance, their calculations are calculated on a historical basis. So it's 2020 now, and the majority of people with simple income are paying a rate which is based on their 1920 tax year, although there were some people being charged a rate based on their 1819 tax year. So anyway, you get to the end of the year, you send your statement in, you ask them to take it into account, and what they should do is they'll work out your gross earnings, and then they'll adjust it to lower down your gross earnings to take into account the pension contributions. So obviously the more money you pay into the pension, the better, if you're trying to reduce your payments. Now, you can't just simply pay all your money into a pension, because obviously you have to live. But it's quite reasonable for you to pay at least 12% into a pension. There are no fixed rules, there are guidelines, so everything's subject to challenge. So if you've got no pension and you're 50 years of age, it's quite reasonable for you to pay quite a bit of money into a pension plan. You may have to pay 50% of your salary. Whereas if you're 25, you quite clearly don't need to pay quite so much. So it'd be a bit strange if you were 25 and you were paying 100% of your salary into a pension. And that might actually be seen as a diversion of income, and that might actually get looked at. So that's probably not a good idea. But you should be aiming to pay a minimum, an absolute minimum of 12%. And if you're doing 12%, the CMS won't challenge that. That's perfectly reasonable. So as I say, you get to the end of the tax year, you send them your pension statement and ask them to readjust. Give them a bit of time. Probably the best way to do it is actually just simply to upload onto the portal. Wait a couple of weeks. If they don't adjust your calculations, then give them a call or follow up on the portal. Generally speaking, you're better off uploading the documents and then waiting, and obviously the adjustment will come through. And that adjustment will be for that year. So you shouldn't lose out because it adjusts for the entire year. And that's it, simple as that. So good luck to you, and stay tuned. And if this video is a success, I'll do some more videos. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day. Bye.